Wall to Wall is a 2025 South Korean mystery thriller film that debuted on Netflix July 18th, 2025. It runs for 118 minutes long. It's written and directed by Kim Tae-yoon and stars Kang Han-yul. In Korean, this is called 84 Square Meters, and it tells the story of Woo Sung, who in April of 2021 purchases a 900 square foot apartment in Seoul for 1.1 billion Korean won. He begins a very, very happy life with his fiance. Everything's going good and well. Buys his mother some land and everything. But fast forward 3 years later, by August of 2024, the apartment's value crashes drastically to the 800 million won range. It's a financial toll that leads to a broken engagement, and Woo Sung is buried in over 700 million Korean won in loans while he juggles a day job and kind of supports himself also working as a night delivery worker, delivering food, like DoorDash in a way. One night returning from delivery, he kind of sees a mysterious alarm that wakes him up at 4:30, and basically all this noise starts happening from above, below. He's trying to figure out what's going on and what's happening. Then the mystery unravels where you're like, okay, what is really going on? He's starting to lose his mind, literally. And in a desperate attempt for financial relief, he hastily sells his apartment to buy crypto, a crypto coin that his friend or coworker told him about. As predicted, the coin value skyrockets to astronomical proportions as he becomes temporarily in a kind of new way of euphoria, because you get all this money, you got to keep going up and up. You don't want to sell. But his friend tells him to sell on August 15th at 8:15 a.m. precisely on the dot to make money, or you will lose it all. Well, more paranoia sets in, more craziness ensues, and all the craziness is just really, really interesting because you don't know what's going on, you don't know what's happening. As the character, you're watching it, it's like Woo Sung, like, okay, you're going through this shit, figure it out. But then it's like, whoa. But then you start to unravel the secrets of what's going on in these apartment buildings, in this building alone. You find out that, is he crazy? Is he not crazy? Then everything starts unraveling and it gets intense. If you've ever seen a South Korean thriller, you know how intense they get and you know how intense it can be. And this film does not stop. When Woo Sung starts unraveling the mystery of what's going on behind the noises, who's behind it, why they're behind it, the corruption that's going on, the aspect of hiding secrets, ledgers, making noises with subwoofers, who's watching you, how did this person get a camera into someone else's apartment? It's really, really creepy. You could say that this is the South Korean version of Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window. I'll just leave it at that. But as it escalates, it's like, whoa, what is, like, there are some instances where there are a little bit of plot holes because you don't know if his friend who told him to buy the crypto made money on the crypto. You don't know what happens with that. And then you're like, okay, who goes into his apartment while he's sleeping? Kind of answers its own question in a way. But then it's like, okay, like he's trying to outdo the person he thinks is behind everything. But then this person is one up ahead. And then you have this mystery of who's in 1501, 1301, the penthouse aspect, the real estate agency who's collecting everything, the contracts and the ledgers. And the truth comes out in the end and what's happening. The only thing I didn't like, ladies and gentlemen, is the ending. You could see it as what it is or what you want it to believe. It's open-ended. You can interpret it the way you want it to be. But it's kind of interesting because it's like, oh, after everything that happened, you would think you would do one thing, but then you don't. It's like he didn't do all of what you thought he would do. It's an ending where it left me wanting more. It was a disappointing ending to a way where it's like, I want more because this character suffered through so much that he needs an ending where it's like, oh, okay. But it wasn't. It was an ending where it's just like, oh, that's happening? That's what did it? This is going on? And then the credits roll. really surprising, but very well written, very well done. And I feel like if this was kind of in a way made into an American version, it wouldn't come off as more of a thriller. It would be more so, we have to get introduced to every character, their backstory. It will be a 2.5 hour movie. This comes under less than 2 hours by just maybe 2 minutes because it's 118 minutes long. But for what it is, it's really, really good. The thrill is there. The aspect of the acting is good. And just knowing that the psychological feeling of what you're going through with noises in an apartment and like how you have to get out of things financially, but you're in debt. You do anything you can because it's the world we're living in now. And it's just like, okay, the mystery thriller is there. But then when you find out the motive of certain people of what they're doing or why they're doing it, it kind of makes sense to a point. For me, Wall to Wall gets 4 out of 5 film reels. It's streaming now on Netflix. It was released July 18th, 2025. If you do watch it with the subtitles on. Do not listen or watch any South Korean or Japanese show that's dubbed. Does not have the same effect to it. Watch it with the subtitles. You will really, really enjoy it. If you don't like doing that, then that's on you. You get more of an effect if you read it through the subtitles. You get more raw emotion and everything. But this was really, really enjoyable. I just wish the ending was a little bit better. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about Wall to Wall. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Will you be checking out now that I reviewed it? Have you heard of it? And what is your favorite South Korean movie or mystery thriller? And do you like the way they do their films? And have you gone on these crazy binges of watching South Korean K-dramas or films, for that matter, on Netflix? And let me know which one you have been watching. Let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next review video.